Your heart suddenly flutters, skips, or pounds for no clear reason, and it can feel unsettling. Many adults experience these palpitations, and while often harmless, they can signal shifts in your body's electrolyte balance. Minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium that help regulate every heartbeat. It's confusing, and online advice can be overwhelming. But understanding what really affects your heart rhythm can make a difference in how you feel day to day. Does your heart act differently during stress, poor sleep, or after certain foods? Share your experiences in the comments. And there's one part most people completely overlook. Stay with me. This is where it gets interesting. Your heart suddenly flutters, skips a beat, or pounds for a moment, and for just a second the world seems to pause. You may feel it when you're lying in bed at night, or maybe when you stand up too quickly, or even while sitting quietly at your desk. It's an unsettling feeling, one that can leave you wondering if something is seriously wrong, or if it's just a momentary quirk of your body. These sensations are called palpitations, and while they can sometimes signal underlying issues, in many cases they're completely normal and often linked to everyday factors that affect how your heart beats. It's a topic that many adults over 50, and even younger adults, search for online, trying to make sense of a feeling that can be both alarming and confusing. In recent years, doctors and researchers have been discussing a topic that doesn't always make headlines, but has a subtle impact on your heart: electrolyte balance. Electrolytes are minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium, and they play a crucial role in regulating the electrical signals that tell your heart when to contract and relax. Without the right balance, your heart can skip beats, flutter, or even feel like it's racing for no obvious reason. And while experiencing palpitations doesn't automatically mean there's a serious problem, understanding these factors can give you confidence and help you notice patterns in your own body. Electrolytes aren't just numbers on a lab report, they're part of your daily rhythm. Potassium, for example, helps control the electrical impulses in your heart muscle, while magnesium supports the cells that keep those signals steady, and sodium helps maintain fluid balance throughout the body. When any of these are slightly off, whether due to stress, hydration changes, diet, or medications, the effects can be felt as irregular heartbeats. This doesn't mean you should panic, but it does highlight why doctors are paying more attention to these minerals than ever before, especially for older adults or those taking medications that affect fluid or mineral levels. One group of medications that can influence these electrolytes are diuretics, often prescribed for high blood pressure. These medications help the body remove excess water and sodium, which can lower blood pressure, but they can also lead to a gradual loss of potassium and magnesium. For someone taking these medications long term, even small shifts in mineral levels can subtly influence heart rhythm. That's why routine monitoring of electrolytes has become an important conversation between patients and their healthcare providers. It's not about creating fear. It's about awareness and being proactive with information that matters for your long-term wellness. Food also plays a surprisingly important role. Potassium-rich foods like leafy greens, beans, potatoes, and certain dairy products can help maintain healthy electrolyte levels in combination with a balanced diet. It's not about quick fixes or one miracle food, but about creating a steady foundation for heart health through everyday choices. Even something as simple as adding a variety of vegetables, legumes, and fruits into your meals can contribute to overall balance and support the systems that keep your heart beating steadily. The emphasis is on consistency rather than perfection, and on making changes that feel sustainable in daily life. Beyond nutrition, your lifestyle and daily habits influence heart rhythm as well. Stress, irregular sleep patterns, dehydration, and even caffeine intake can all contribute to the sensations you feel in your chest. When the body is under stress, stress hormones can temporarily affect heart rate and rhythm. Poor sleep can disrupt the natural balance of electrolytes and hormones. Dehydration can make the blood slightly thicker and harder to pump. And caffeine, while safe in moderation for most people, can trigger palpitations in sensitive individuals. Recognizing these patterns can give you insight into what may be causing occasional flutters and can guide discussions with your healthcare provider about safe strategies for daily routines. Understanding the science behind your heart's electrical system doesn't require a medical degree. Every heartbeat begins with an electrical signal that travels through specialized pathways in the heart muscle, causing it to contract and pump blood. Potassium and magnesium help regulate these electrical impulses, while sodium helps control the flow of fluids in and out of cells. When any part of this system is slightly off, even temporarily, it can result in the skipped beats or flutters you notice. It's not a sign of weakness, and it's not always a disease. It's your body signaling that something in the delicate balance of minerals, hydration, and daily habits may have shifted. Research continues to explore these connections. Large-scale cardiovascular studies have shown associations between electrolyte imbalances and irregular heart rhythms. Though it's important to remember, these studies describe trends, not guaranteed outcomes for any individual. They highlight patterns in populations that can guide awareness and lifestyle considerations. This reinforces the idea that paying attention to your overall wellness, diet, hydration, stress management, and regular checkups can support a steady heart rhythm without creating unrealistic expectations about rapid fixes or guaranteed results. Even if your palpitations are occasional and mild, it's helpful to be informed and ask thoughtful questions when you talk to your doctor. Questions might include reviewing current medications, asking about recent electrolyte tests, discussing hydration habits, or reflecting on sleep and stress patterns. These conversations aren't about self-diagnosis or changing prescriptions on your own. They're about creating awareness and understanding the factors that influence your heart's rhythm so you can work with a professional to make decisions that fit your life. Daily habits also contribute to long-term heart wellness. Balanced meals with fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains support more than just heart rhythm. They help maintain energy levels, healthy blood pressure, and overall metabolic health. Regular physical activity, even light movement throughout the day, strengthens the cardiovascular system and improves circulation. Stress management techniques such as deep breathing, gentle exercise, or mindfulness practices can reduce the temporary spikes in heart rate that sometimes lead to palpitations. Adequate sleep allows the body to restore electrolyte balance, regulate hormones, and support all the systems that keep the heart steady. Each of these habits might seem small on its own, but together they create a supportive environment for your heart to function optimally. It's also important to recognize that aging affects the heart in gradual ways. As we get older, the natural electrical pathways of the heart can become slightly less efficient, and the body may respond differently to medications or dietary changes. Understanding how age influences heart rhythm can help you interpret sensations like occasional flutters without unnecessary worry, and can guide conversations about screenings or lifestyle adjustments that support long-term wellness. Mental health and stress play an equally important role. Anxiety, tension, and emotional strain can influence heart rate and rhythm, even in individuals with otherwise healthy hearts. Learning to notice when palpitations appear in relation to stress and implementing calming strategies can provide insight into the triggers of these sensations. This awareness doesn't replace medical care, but it can help you understand your body and reduce anxiety associated with normal variations in heartbeat. As we think about nutrition, lifestyle, and age-related changes together, it becomes clear that heart health is a mosaic of many factors. No single nutrient, food, or habit guarantees perfect rhythm. What matters is awareness, balance, and consistent attention to the signals your body gives. Tracking patterns, maintaining communication with healthcare providers, and adopting supportive lifestyle choices all work together to create a foundation for long-term wellness. Looking ahead, ongoing research continues to expand our understanding of the relationship between electrolytes, medications, stress, and heart rhythm. Awareness of new findings can empower you to make informed decisions, ask relevant questions, and implement small but meaningful lifestyle adjustments that support your overall cardiovascular health. Staying updated with credible sources, rather than relying on isolated tips online, helps maintain both your physical health and your peace of mind. If you've noticed palpitations or are curious about how nutrition, hydration, stress, and aging can influence your heart, consider reflecting on your daily habits and experiences. Share your thoughts or patterns you've observed in the comments below. Hearing how others notice and respond to these subtle signals can help you feel less alone and more supported. The goal isn't to cause worry, it's to provide understanding. Every flutter, every skipped beat, is an opportunity to learn more about how your body responds to the choices you make each day. By paying attention to what you eat, how you move, how you manage stress, and how you sleep, you're giving your heart the best possible support. So as we continue exploring these topics, keep in mind that health is a journey, not a single fix. Observing patterns, asking thoughtful questions, and integrating balanced lifestyle practices can help you feel more in control of your well-being. And there's always more to learn. The next steps in understanding heart rhythm, nutrition, and long-term wellness are closer than you might think. Stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll explore practical ways to integrate these habits into daily life, along with some of the latest insights researchers are uncovering about how small, consistent choices can support a healthy heart for years to come.